Hi, it's Chris here, and in this video we're going through the best metal drill bits out there today. I've narrowed this list down to my absolute favorite 5, so no matter what you're looking for, there'll definitely be something on this list for you. So before we jump in, drop a like, subscribe, and hit the bell to be updated with new videos. Alright, as usual, I'm going to skip all the fluff and just jump right in. If you want to confirm my recommendations, go in the description and check out that list to ensure you get the best price. Alright, so the first one on the list is going to go to my personal favorite. This is the DeWalt Titanium Nitride Coated Drill Bit Set. So if you're the kind of person who hears a knock and instinctively reaches for a power drill instead of the front door, this is for you. The 21-piece drill bit set is the kind of kit that makes you feel like you could build a shed, fix a spaceship, or at least pretend to know what you're doing at a barbecue. It's coated in titanium nitride, which sounds like a Marvel villain, but is actually just code for this thing won't die on you. Key features: the titanium nitride coating, of course. This isn't just gold paint for drill bits. It actually extends the bit's life and helps it resist wear like moisturizer, but for metal. Pilot point tip: starts drilling the second it touches the surface. No wandering around the wood like it's lost in IKEA. And no spin shanks, so your bit doesn't do a little pirouette mid-drill and wreck your project like an overconfident ballet dancer. Tapered web design as well, more durability and less snapping, because the only thing that should break under pressure is your will to attend another office meeting. And the size range with 21 sizes from 1/16 of an inch to 1/2 inch, which is basically every size you'll ever need unless you're drilling for oil or digging for emotional stability. And plastic tough case built to survive being thrown into a toolbox, dropped off a ladder, or run over by a medium-sized dog named Diesel. So who's it for? Well, ideal for DIYers, professionals, or anyone who likes their tools to look like they belong in Batman's utility belt. Whether you're fixing furniture, installing shelves, or just drilling random holes in your fence to assert dominance over your neighbor, this one has got your back. The next one is my recommendation for the best for metalwork. This is the Bosch CO14B 14-piece Cobalt M42 drill bit set. So if DeWalt is the rock star of drill bits, this is the slightly unhinged physics professor who builds time machines in his garage. This is forged from M42 Cobalt, which basically means it drills through stainless steel like it owes it money. These bits are so heat resistant, you could probably roast a marshmallow over them mid-drill, though I wouldn't recommend it unless you're into flaming lawsuits. Key features: M42 Cobalt construction. Not to be confused with M3 Lee tanks or M83 the band. This is M42, which contains 8% cobalt, a metal so hard if it were a person, it'd argue with traffic lights. Surface hardened tips as well, penetrate stainless steel, cast iron, titanium, and your deepest regrets. High heat resistance as well, can handle high temperatures for extended periods, unlike me in a group chat. And thick web helix design, which adds stability when drilling into stubborn materials. Picture trying to drill into the spirit of your ex. It's that kind of resistance. 3 flat shank as well, no spinning in the chuck, no stripping, no drama, just good old-fashioned rotational commitment. And included sizes ranges from 1/16 of an inch to 1/2 inch, which covers most home and industrial jobs unless you're building a drill-powered rocket. So who's it for? Well, this one's for the serious DIYer, metal worker, or anyone who thinks stainless steel is just a challenge waiting to be conquered. Perfect if you work with heavy-duty materials or just want to feel like a wizard every time you pull out your drill. Definitely not for the faint of wrist. The next one is my recommendation for the best comprehensive set. This is the Irwin M35 Cobalt Alloy Steel Drill Bit Set. So moving into serious dad garage territory, this one isn't just a set of drill bits, it's a declaration of war on metal. This thing comes with so many bits, it's like the drill bit version of a Marvel multiverse, every possible size, every version of reality, all packed into one beefy case. If you've ever looked at a piece of stainless steel and whispered, "I will end you," this is your Excalibur. Key features: 29-piece set. Includes sizes from 1/16 of an inch to 1/2 an inch in 1/64 inch increments, because apparently someone at Irwin woke up and chose mathematical violence. 5% cobalt alloy steel offers extreme heat and abrasion resistance. Think of it as like the Navy SEALs of drill bits, only less wet and more spinny. 135-degree split point reduces walking, so it starts drilling immediately instead of wandering off like your nan at the supermarket. Heavy-duty web construction as well, built to take a beating. If this set were a bloke, it'd have a chest tattoo and a 1,000-yard stir, and straight shanks. Classic design, solid grip, no spinning, no slipping, just dependable drilling, like the good lad who always shows up to help you move house. So who's it for? Well, perfect for tradesmen, serious DIYers, or anyone who owns more than one tape measure and actually knows where they are. If you want a set that covers every size under the sun and won't melt under pressure, this is your ride or die. Just don't lend it to a mate. You will never see it again. The next one is my recommendation for the best industrial grade set. It's the Drill America M42 Cobalt drill bit set. So really the James Bond of drill bit sets, sharp, polished, deadly, and comes in a bloody cocktail shaker. This set is pure American muscle wrapped in gold oxide finish, like a NASCAR driver in a tuxedo. It drills through stainless steel titanium, basically everything except your crippling self-doubt, and it comes in a round case you can literally pop in your cup holder like it's your morning latte. Try not to sip it though, bad for the teeth. Key features, 29 sizes on this as well in 1/64 of an inch increments. That's every size between 1/16 of an inch and ½ inch imaginable. It's got more range than an emotional support therapist with Wi-Fi. M42 Cobalt steel construction built for war. Specifically war with stainless steel, titanium, and materials with names that sound like Star Wars planets. Iconel, I'm looking at you. Gold oxide finish, not just for looks, it reduces friction and acts as a lube for metal, which is somehow both sexy and terrifying. Round shanks play nice with a wide range of tool holders because commitment is for people, not drill bits, and manufactured to aerospace standard 907, and that means it's good enough for jet engines and overkill for your IKEA shelf. High red hardness as well. Basically, it keeps it cool when things get hot, unlike your mate Dave at a pub quiz. So who's it for? Well, this is for serious professionals, aerospace nerds, and tradesmen who like their tools to look like gold bullion and bite like a rabid ferret. If you need raw power, extreme precision, and a travel mug full of destruction, this is your set. Just don't confuse it with your thermos, or you'll have a very metallic tasting commute. The next one is my recommendation for the best versatility option. It's the DeWalt Step drill bit. Because sometimes you don't want to switch bits every 5 seconds like you're in a particularly aggressive episode of Bake Off. This little beast handles multiple hole sizes in one go, like a Swiss Army knife of drilling, but with fewer corkscrews and more testosterone. It's coated in titanium nitride, which sounds like something a Bond villain might bathe in, and it's ready to eat through sheet metal like it's chips at 2 a.m. Key features, titanium nitride coating, keeps the bit sharp and friction low, kind of like a bouncer in silk pajamas. 2 flute spiral design, efficient chip removal so you're not left clearing out debris with your pinky like some sort of Victorian chimney sweep. Split point tip, starts fast, stays on target and drills like it's been personally offended by your workpiece. And laser engraved numbers. You won't need a magnifying glass or divine intervention to see what size you're using. Even your hungover uncle could manage this. And optimized for impact drivers because real men and women and legends don't just drill, they impact. It's the power tool equivalent of kicking in a door instead of unlocking it. So who's it for? Well, ideal for electricians, metal workers, and anyone who looks at metal panels and thinks, I'm about to ruin your whole career. If you need clean, progressively larger holes without stopping to change bits like a fussy hairdresser with scissors, this is your drill bit soulmate. Alright, so those are my recommendations there. Hopefully there's something on that list for you, but if you have any questions, drop them down below. And if you found value in this video, drop a like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care.